Hey, what's up, everyone? Matt Ackerson here. I'm the founder of AutoGrow.co, as you may already know. And we're talking about the three key ingredients to having a successful sales funnel. They are foundation, follow-up, and fuel. But before we get into that, let's talk about what exactly a sales funnel is. Just going to go over the basics real quick. And my forehead is shiny. I just got back from a nice jog. It's good to be out to escape from the shutdown. Get some fresh air. Summer. Okay, so sales funnels, what is it? There's a lot of hype around it. It's been growing and growing in popularity. More and more people searching for it, wanting to learn about it, especially now. You know, post-COVID world, everyone is just kind of becoming more engaged in the idea of marketing and constantly wanting to level up their game. Maybe that's you. Maybe you're a beginner. Maybe you're more intermediate. Wherever you are, a sales funnel is defined as a series of steps that lead a prospect towards a buying decision, because it's not driving sales. Okay, it's not about that. It's about driving buying decisions. Okay, because ultimately you cannot force anyone. You cannot manipulate anyone. Like that's and it's not cool to think that you know you can do that in the first place. So you got to have a good philosophy about that. All right, so it's about leading and guiding and educating a prospect towards making a purchase decision. Okay, so they feel confident, feel like they have all the information that they need to do that. And at AutoGrow, I've developed an amazing framework called the 11 Laws of Sales Funnel Physics, which you probably hear me talk about on and off in these videos. So maybe I'll mention that a bit more later on. Anyway, so a sales funnel is really just kind of the total combination of all the steps that drive purchases, that drive buyer decisions. You know, that includes your website. It includes, you know, how you acquire the traffic that's coming in. It includes the steps at the quote unquote point of checkout and even upsells. Okay. So it's kind of, because a lot of people, they choose to think of funnels as something kind of very specific in certain contexts. Like I get it. Oh, I want an email funnel. Some clients come to us and say, oh, I want, some people even say, I want a landing page funnel. Well, I guess, you know, you can, or even just like a multi-step, you know, two-step funnel. You know, okay, opt in for a lead magnet and then boom, you know, have an offer for like a tripwire. All right. So all those, yeah, you can call those funnels, but in terms of you know, your sales funnel, I think it's really good to think of it as sort of an umbrella definition. It's total, it's encompassing. And why is that useful? Well, because if you're able to picture that in your mind, or at least on paper, and just kind of scope it out, it shows you the machine that's working or not working to grow your business. And it sort of is like a machine, because you can start to recognize over time these different bottlenecks that happen, and you can engineer ways to alleviate those bottlenecks. You can engineer ways to get more people into it, and engineer ways to get more people to convert at the point of checkout and beyond, for whatever it is you might upsell to them over the long term to keep them as a client or a customer. Okay, so in short, why sales funnels? Why not just, oh, it's a website, um, you know, or think about it in some other way? It's because it creates leverage. Okay, that's me pulling a lever, the invisible lever. All right, it creates leverage for you. Okay, because when you see it as a collective system of these different elements working together, and you focus on that and you track that, well, as the expression goes, what gets tracked gets done. All right. And so it's important to visualize it and have it scoped out and everything in one place. So with that being said, what are the three ingredients so that you can kind of break it up in your mind, in your thinking, and just kind of better organize some of these elements and help you to think more strategically about, okay, like how? And that's because that's what strategy is. Like we hear all day long, you can read all day long on other blogs and different articles and guides that are out there, YouTube videos, about tactics. Oh, I did this one thing and boom, like my email list blew up. I made $1 million in 24 hours, all this stuff. You want to think strategically about, okay, how do you engineer? You want to assume like, okay, maybe those things are flukes, and oftentimes they are months, if not years in the making. Some of those like bigger successes that you all hear everyone always crowing about. Um, so don't count on that. Count on just incremental improvements that compound over time. All right, they're gonna get you continuous stream of leads or sales. So here are the three ingredients: foundation, follow up, and fuel. Your foundation, your foundation is your website. Okay, it is your website, your landing pages. It is the core of the funnel. It is the centerpiece, if you will. Your checkout pages are included with this as well. So it is kind of the that base location through which the other elements are feeding into. Okay, so when someone makes a buying decision, in almost every instance online, they are doing it on your website or some sort of landing page. All right. So all the pages of your websites, including landing pages, checkout pages, that's part of your foundation. Now follow-up. Foundation, follow-up, and fuel. Follow-up, a little bit more obvious, is when people maybe they drop out of that website portion of your funnel or of the landing page. They leave. They're not ready to make a buying decision yet. They're not comfortable. Maybe they just want to think about it some more. Maybe they need more information. Well, in this case, you can do two things. You can either follow up with them, bring them back to the website, back to the landing page, invite them to make a buying decision maybe after you've addressed an objection, given them some more information via retargeting ads or via an email automation. Okay. So when they're on your website, this is why it's so important to, if you can, try to collect an email address, try to give something of value like a lead magnet, and you'll get their contact information and you can follow up them to bring them back. You could also offer a tripwire. Obviously, the conversion rate on that will be lower than just offering a lead magnet, but there's different contexts and different reasons for when you want to do these different types of tactics within it. So that's follow-up. And finally, fuel. So in order of priority, foundation, lock that down, get that really polished. Like let's say you're starting from scratch. Foundation, follow-up, and fuel. Okay. Do you follow up second? So iron out the landing pages. This is the base. You're expressing, you're communicating, you're clarifying. Law of clarity is one of the laws of sales funnel physics. And certainly getting this law right is going to have a huge impact on your conversions in general, because people will not buy what they do not understand. So if you're going to focus on pretty much any of the laws, I would say certainly focus on the law of clarity in terms of what you are communicating to people. You could have let's not say terrible, but you could have mediocre design, but if it's very clear what people are buying, and design is not always not always a deciding factor in many cases, well, then people are going to buy it at a high rate. Okay. So foundation, follow-up to bring people back, and finally fuel. So think about it like a machine. You're dumping fuel into the engine. And fuel in this case is traffic. Traffic coming from inbound, people searching on Google, on DuckDuckGo. More and more often, DuckDuckGo is experiencing exponential growth as people move away from Google and have a preference for more privacy, not being targeted all the time. And it could be other sources, social media. Okay, although unfortunately social media is starting to decline. The owners of Facebook, or not the owners, but the team behind Facebook and Instagram and some of these other platforms are turning the screws. They want to keep people on the platforms for more time, for longer, because they don't really make money by driving traffic off of the platform. They want to keep people on the platform. So unfortunately, that's kind of becoming the case. And other sources of traffic can include, affiliate. You partner with someone or a group of people who are driving referrals to your website. That can be very high quality traffic, because You could be leveraging someone else's brand and their good reputation when they recommend you, who, the client or customer may not have heard of before. And you could also have direct traffic, just, people remember the name, or direct in the sense that, there are people on your email list, all right, and you're driving them back in via a newsletter, okay, or via someone else's newsletter even, okay, through, again, some sort of a partnership. So those are the three categories that all of your funnel assets will fall into. One of those three categories: foundation, follow-up, and fuel, okay? Again, you're following up people at the bottom of the funnel typically because they need more information. You need to address one of their objections. They need to be comfortable. And because it's not always typical that people will buy, especially if you have a core high ticket offer, the first time they come to your website. It's just, just natural, right? To follow up, then bring them back. And fuel, okay? So what you would include in terms of like the mechanism, part of the foundation or an extension of the foundation, or maybe even in your mind kind of place it somewhere in between the foundation and the fuel, would be, if you're driving inbound traffic, would be content on your blog. Okay, so that blog content is kind of what can trigger people to arrive to find your website within search and through other people just sharing your content, for example, on social media. All right. So there you have it. Those are the three key ingredients of any successful sales funnel. But if you want more proof that sales funnels actually work, you want the research, you want some great examples, I encourage you, if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description and you'll be able to read the complete online sales funnel guide that my team and I created to go with this video. All right. And if you're watching this on autogrow.co, awesome. Appreciate if you like and share this article, leave a comment. We read all the comments and reply to them. And I'll tell you this. All right. So now you know a little bit about sales funnels and online sales funnels and how they're all kind of set up. But if you're looking to set one up for your business or to optimize, to build out what you already have, as is the case with many businesses that are already established, you already have some of the assets, like the websites, maybe a landing page here or there, maybe you bought some software. But you need help because, as many of our clients do, you're busy. You want to be working on, not in your business. And this goes for marketers and agencies too, who are also our clients. You need help scaling. And it can be really cumbersome. It can be a big headache, actually, to go out, to go to marketplaces or wherever, to try to hire talent, to try to piece it together, to get other people to execute it for you. Well, with AutoGrow, you can just delegate all of your digital marketing tasks and projects to us via the AutoGrow app. You just log in and you type in your idea, type in some notes, some examples of how you want it to be. You could also use the templates that make it really easy. You just kind of select your template and you click the button that says, when you're ready, make it real. And then you watch in real time as we work on it. And the progress bar moves from 0 to 100%. We're also available in the live chat that's integrated with our app too. And this is brand new. We're really excited to see that integration, and it's awesome. So with AutoGrow, you can delegate all of your digital marketing tasks and projects. It's unlimited month to month. There's no limit on the amount of work that we can get done for you. The only limit in terms of what types of tasks and projects we can do for you is your imagination. Okay. So delegate your digital marketing tasks and projects without the headaches involved with hiring. No hiring drama here, no HR, no interviews or anything like that. It's kind of like project management software. One of our clients told me, he said, I really love it that it's like project management software, but the people, the talent, the proven professionals, they're already inside and just waiting to receive tasks and projects from you. All right. So we have a special going on right now. I encourage you, if that sounds like something that you would want, then go to autogrow.co right now and you can read more about it and sign up for our $7 for 7-day trial. $7 for just 7 days. We'll meet with you. We'll learn about your business. We'll give you suggestions, and whether you're looking to build a sales funnel or just launch some different ad campaigns, do maintenance here and there, make some tweaks, graphics, design. We have all the skill sets that you could possibly need to get your digital marketing priorities done. Okay, so check it out. It's autogrow.co, and we're excited to have you as our next client. And finally, maybe you're on a tighter budget. Maybe you're more of the do-it-yourself type. Maybe you're a freelancer or a consultant. Or maybe you just want to kind of try us out in some other way at a lower budget. All right, maybe you're on a tighter budget. So if that's the case, go to autogrow.co/marketplace, and you can check out some of our online trainings, like the 6-figure sales funnel training. And also our proven sales conversion pack is another product that's amazing. Or if you're looking to productize what you're selling, if you're a freelancer or a consultant or agency, we have I put together an ebook and audiobook called Productize and Relax. That's awesome. And we also have our proven sales conversion pack. So we got some really great resources, long story short. And I encourage you to check them out, autogrow.co/marketplace. So hope you enjoyed this video. Like, share, comment. I love hearing from you guys. And I will talk to you soon. But in the meantime, keep converting and stay focused.